What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your boy Sledge from the Sledging Team, back with another episode of Sledge and Friends. And today, I am honored to have my co-host back with me. But before we get into the introduction of that, y'all know how we do. We like to get a couple people in here. I seen we got Joe Barretto in here. He's the only person I've seen in the chat thus far. So we're gonna let a couple people get inside of here before we get it moving. Um, we're gonna be talking about the new crypto American Express card. Well, somewhat of an American Express card that you're gonna be earning crypto on. I want to clear up a lot of things on that card, and yeah, we gonna talk about that. I'm sure we go get into the rumored American Express Platinum card. Since some information came out about that card, well, some non-information because we didn't really learn anything today with the information that they dropped today. I know everybody's making videos on it because it's gonna be a big deal eventually. Like it's gonna be a big deal eventually when American Express does make changes to the card. They're saying they're gonna make changes to the look of the card as well for whatever reason. But yeah, they gonna make changes to the look of the card. Of course, we're assuming that the annual fee is gonna go up. You know, cross my fingers that it don't because I don't like to wish bad luck on me or anybody else who might have the card. But that is what it is. I see we got Lisa J. Stocks in the building. Mr. Wet Pie himself is in here. He said this is a clickbait free live. I don't know, man. Who knows, man? You never know if it's clickbait or not. You never know if it's clickbait or not. Lisa J. Stocks is in the building. Like I said, in a minute, I'm about to bring the co-host in because I know she back there waiting patiently in the backstage. My boy K is in the building. Evening to you, for sure, for sure. Dennis Dunn, always in the building. The Tiger, Tiger the Ace is in here. Please, please, please hit that like button. We got Chris V in the building. Yeah, man, you already know we got to do our research. James V is in here. No umbrellas, man. We got to make sure of that. No umbrellas, man. You know what I'm saying? Jo- what Joe talk about? Ben Hedges just said 1,000 for the Amex. There's a lot of people saying that. There's a lot of people saying 1K for the 1K for the Amex Platinum, man. I had to throw my merch up there in case anybody is interested in just looking at the catalog real quick before we get started. Throw the catalog up there if you want to go. If you want to look at the catalog, go ahead and hit the QR code. We got my boy Joe Barretto's favorite, his favorite wallet, extra wallets in here. If you're interested in any extra wallets or any extra products in general, go ahead and hit that QR code. The promo code is Sledge. You use the promo code Sledge, and what on top of whatever deal they're running, because they're running a deal 24/7, 365 days of the year. Go ahead and put in promo code Sledge, and you will get a discount on top of the discount. But back to having the membership back up there. But yeah, it's time for me to do my introduction for my co-host. Because like I said, I know she has been back there long enough. But I want to introduce her real quick. She is the one and only credit card YouTuber that has 305 credit cards. Well, let me tell you back. I think she has 300 credit cards and 5 charge cards. She has 300 credit cards and 5 charge cards, and she's actually in the backstage doing an application right now. Hey, whoever hit the QR code for the membership, appreciate you. Shout out to you. Um, yeah, she has 305 cars in total. But hey, man, y'all already know. Without further ado, let me bring her in. It is the one and only Key from the Key Adventure channel. What is up?
What is up? All 305 of these cards fit in one single hand. That's crazy.
305 cards. That is insane.
What's going
That is
on?
insane.
What are you
Well, did
drinking?
you ever get to 100? I need to
Nope,
know.
I'm at 99. I'm at
You
99,
said
but
that's
every
crazy.
time we talk, I end up applying for another card. So I know tonight might be the night we cross 100.
Let's go. Listen to that, y'all. This is insane.
I really
You
have
know what's funny?
99.
I
I
haven't
really
applied
have
for a
99.
card, man. I'm actually holding off. I wanted to give Bank of America 6 months so I can go ahead and get that Alaska business.
Mm.
You know, I wanted to follow their rules because I'm using up all my AA points and my Alaska points so quick that I need some quick points.
Okay.
So
Okay.
some quick miles per se. But yeah, for sure, for sure.
I feel you. With Bank of America, did you do the checking account bonus before you start applying the cards, or
Oh,
what did you do?
absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. I don't get cards without I don't go to a bank. I don't open up a bank account without without getting a bonus. Like
Mhm.
I have to. It's just I don't know. I'll say I've been you know what's funny is I've been saying I've been getting bank account bonuses for 5 years. So it has to be over 5 years because I keep saying the same number. So it has to be like between 6 and 7 years. I've been getting bank account bonuses.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow. 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 Okay.
always. Mike Newland is in the building.
What's up, Mike? Oh, Mike always brings a smile to my face. Actually, everybody. Joe's gonna come in the chat like, "What do you mean, Mike?"
Sindo is in here. Hey man, I get a lot of knowledge from Sindo for real, for real. I get a lot of things from him. Juan Meow mixes in here. The Amex refresh pre-party. Hey man, you know what? We gonna be having a pre-party. I guess they say the changes is coming in the fall, so we'll see then. I'm pretty sure by that time, man, it's gonna be a lot more rumors. It's gonna be a lot more. You know how they do it. They sprinkle a little bit out. The employees go sprinkle some stuff out in Reddit and all of that stuff to see how people take it. So we'll get a lot more information. One thing's for sure, they said they're getting 3 more lounges. They had 3 more lounges. But my thing with that is they put that with not with this non-announcement as if that helps the card in. I'm sure they're gonna open these 3 lounges anyway.
Right,
Right?
but are they new lounges? Because I thought like Boston was getting a lounge. I thought I can't remember the other Salt Lake City, and then something else. Right, like they already announced new lounges that aren't
Right,
open yet. So are these
right,
going to be like new lounges? Like
right. Well, I know it's supposed to be Tokyo, Jersey, and
okay,
somewhere else. I can't remember the other one,
yeah,
but it's
Jersey's a hot mess.
Salt Lake City.
Okay, Salt Lake City. Okay, all right.
Salt Lake City.
I
Yeah,
hope it's
Tokyo,
not
Jersey,
Newark.
Salt Lake
Newark
City.
is a hot mess. I avoid that place like the plague.
You know what's funny? I feel like everybody said that nowadays.
It's
Like I've
so
only been
bad,
to the airport once.
and it's no fault of their own. They're sharing a tower with Philly. They're sharing a tower with JFK. Like that's you know what I mean. That's crazy. That's
Right,
crazy.
right. Yeah, yeah.
So
But
let me recap that just in case anybody missed it. American Express had a announcement. Are we going to call it an announcement?
no,
I'm
we,
going to
we,
call
we
it
can
a.
call it a non-announcement.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
call it a
call
not announcement, a pre-launch to the announcement,
it right,
a tweet saying that they're going to have an announcement. That's what I'm going to call it.
right.
Okay, where they announced two separate things. Number one, wow, we love the American Express Platinum card so much. We're going to be enhancing it for 2025. And we already know enhancements equal annual fee increase, benefits reduction. The second thing they announced was 3 new lounges. And Sledge, correct me: Tokyo, Salt Lake City, and Jersey. On
Yep,
that, okay,
yep.
perfect. So 2-part, the appetizer before the entree. We don't have any other details, but even with that, I've been cracking up and sending Sledge text messages all day. People on the internet are undefeated in making me crack up laughing with crying, like actual cry coming out of my eyes, tears coming out of my eyes. The comments on these things are hilarious. What did somebody say? Yeah, they're gonna add $800 lawyer credit broken into Minutely, and you can only use it on the 7th of every month. Like, I'm dead. People are too much.
Hey, we already know. See, my thing is, I hope that when they do it, that they take the big chunks instead of the monthly credits. You know, we doing the credits, so that's neither here nor there. Let's have quarterly credits. Let's have half year credits. You know what I mean? But the
I like
monthly
half your
credit
credits
is
only.
$10, and man, they can keep those. Like they can keep those things.
Yeah.
I'd rather have them broken up in larger chunks than the smaller ones.
Right. I did a video at the beginning of the year, and I'll throw this up on the screen real quick if I can. Just turn off my notifications real fast. But
Yeah.
I had to break down a spreadsheet, and let me just show it on the screen here. Hold on. Do not disturb. And then, okay, let's see if I can share my screen. Perfect. All right, you're gonna see the whole screen, I think, for a second. Okay, we good. All right. So oh no. Oh no. Are we sharing? I think we might be.
Yeah. You got it. It's up.
Okay. I can't see it though on my side. Dang. What am I
Oh,
doing?
man.
Okay, here we go. I had to make a spreadsheet. So, y'all, I know Sledge was joking about me having 300 cards. I actually have had close to 100 cards in my lifetime. Active, I think I did a video last week. It's like 67 or 70 something that I have active. That's for real. But I had to make a spreadsheet, y'all, to keep track of all these credits. Like, I hate these monthly credits. Like, look at how much I have to keep track of. And yes, I know it's my own doing. I don't need to have all these cards. I know, but I like it. So, in my opinion, dear Amex, if you're doing any additional credits, please have them be quarterly and more preferably every half year. Please.
Right.
Just for my mental math, please.
Please.
That is all.
And the crazy part about that spreadsheet is that was just Amex.
That was just Amex, yeah. That was just Amex.
That was just Amex.
Yeah. You have to watch the full video on my channel if you need to see how to make one for yourself and build that out. I went step by step.
That's what's up. Yeah. Make sure y'all check that video out. And anybody that's not subscribe to Key's channel, and better get over there and subscribe, please. Dennis Dunn in here saying that there better be a lot of perks for $1,000 annual fee. But this is the thing, Dennis. We gonna hope that it's not gonna be $1,000. First thing is that we gonna hope that it's not gonna be $1,000.
Right. We kind of have to assume that, right? Though, I mean, no. So for example, they used to have a business, or excuse me, an American Express charge card that was $0 annual fee. The Ameriprise something right. Long ass name platinum card. That was $0 annual fee. When I first got the card, it was $450. I think that was in like 2015 when I got it. At some point in 2018ish, maybe 2019, upped it to what, $550? And now it's at what, $695?
Right.
Right? Like, yeah. So just going off of that, we're not that far off. It might be like $900, like $895.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was $550 when I first got it, and then it turned up to $695 like right after that, like shortly after.
Yep. So let me ask you this: with this pre-announcement, if you're someone that's like, "Wow, I really want to have an American Express Platinum card," would you get it now, knowing that you have to go green, gold, platinum, or what would you do? What would you recommend somebody?
Wow. Man, you know what? I didn't even think about that, honestly. And I'm gonna tell you why I didn't think about it, because I just made a video about, for the first time since I've had the platinum card, saying that it's a high possibility when the annual fee comes around in July that I'm gonna cancel it. All right. Now, well, let me take that back. I'm not gonna cancel it. I'm gonna downgrade it to the green card. The reason I'm going to downgrade to the green card is I need more than one clear credit. So if I cancel it, then that means I'm paying for clear out of pocket. You think about the Clear Plus membership is more expensive than the green card annual fee. So it makes sense for me to just downgrade it to the green keep it. The reason that I'm doing it is because I'm flying Americans so much more and so often now that I'm in Admirals clubs more than I'm in any other lounges.
Okay.
So I wanted to try it out for a certain amount of time, and then of course possibly upgrading back. But my problem with that now is I'll have to beat the annual fee increase.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I downgrade in July, I probably have like August, September, and if I go anywhere past September, I'll probably be pressing my luck. You know, because they said fall, so
Right.
September's still late summer. But man, if I was just getting the car for the first time, that's hard. Like that's really hard. I would still say I would have to start at the beginning
Okay.
because I would have to get all the sign-up bonuses.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
unless you just I would have to get all the sign-up bonuses.
Okay. I see a lot of people send me their flighty stat card. So I see a lot of people that travel way more than I do. I travel minimum one time a month, but there are some people that are out here once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. So for the people that I talk to regularly that are sending me flighty stats, if you don't have a platinum card and your airports have lounges, or you're mostly flying Delta, or you just want to elevate your experience, global entry, pre-TSA, you probably already have that. But then Clear also, like a lot of people don't have Clear that I talk to still. This, I would say, go ahead and get the platinum card. But for anybody else that's not like road warriors, like multiple times a week, multiple times a month, I would go in the order: green, gold, platinum, in that order. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh man, guess what happened the other day? I got a notification from Marriott today, and although it just felt like a accomplishment to me, because although I already have Marriott Gold status, I had that 25 nights in Marriott, so I would have got gold status anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It's always good to get those little emails and whatever else from them about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're following my footsteps. I got my platinum email the other day. I don't have
Did
the
you really?
brilliant card, so I always got to work for it.
You know what's so weird though? The weird part is I don't Marriott. I usually don't. I'm like in a reverse now. Like
What?
ISG has my most stays, Marriott's my second, and I only have 9 stays at Hilton this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
only 9 stays at Hilton for the entire year so far.
Let me
It's
ask you
usually
this: when you got
the
your
other way.
email for the Marriott Gold status, do you get to pick a gift?
Let me take that back. It wasn't an email. It was in the app.
Oh, okay. They're gonna
Yeah.
send you an email. They'll send you an email tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. When I signed into the app, it was on the home screen telling me that I had achieved. But I, like I said, I already had gold anyway because I have the for 2 reasons. I have the Marriott business card, and I also have the platinum card. So
yeah.
Let me see here, Dennis. What we got here? New York is getting the lounge, brother.
Yeah.
Newark
That's too
is
bad,
getting the
though.
lounge. Let's make
It's
it
gonna
even
be
more
empty. I'll tell you that, because ain't nobody trying to go to Newark right now. If you traveling regularly, you know that
Joe?
Newark, you just avoid it like the plague.
Joe Barretto will be there with his Barretto Brown extra wallet.
Even if I was Joe, I know he has airport choices. There's no way I would choose Newark. Everything is
I just
delayed.
gotta drive.
I haven't been on time out of Newark or going to Newark in the past 8 months.
Well, you know what? I thought about when I told you a couple weeks ago. I said that I had never been to what's Boston Airport?
Logan.
Yeah, so I've never been to Logan Airport. I got to get there this year.
Definitely. Let me know.
I'm coming to Boston for some reason. Like I'm gonna make a reason to come to Boston this year. So yeah, for sure.
No. People doing a time check on you. I just want you to know.
They tripping. We ain't even got into the topic yet. We gonna be way behind. We're gonna be way behind once we get into this topic.
Yeah.
But I had to drop my guy Vincent Pasquale. Let's go. Man. appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you for sure, man. And I queued up the music this time. I always forget about doing it. Oh look,
I can
this
hear
is
it.
for
It
me.
sounds good.
1K would be trash. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the topic real quick. I'm gonna get into the topic real
All
quick.
right.
I saw a lot of people talking about an American Express card that gives you 4% back on crypto. So I had to do a little looking into it. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen real quick. It is a card by Coinbase. It's called the One Card. And if you look at this announcement, it says, and it was announced also on the American Express website. It says earn up to 4% Bitcoin back on every purchase, right? Earn up to 4% Bitcoin back on every purchase. If you hear that, and there's an announcement by the American Express CEO, along with saying that their partnership with them, it does sound like this is American Express going with doing a collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
But doing some digging into this, the card, of course, I mean, Coinbase is the company that supplies that you get the Bitcoin from.
Right.
Cardless is actually the company that's going to be presenting the card. And then I believe it is, if I go back here, is it First
Electronic Bank. That sounds
First
fake.
Electronic Bank is the company, is the bank that is issuing the card. So I just wanted to make everyone aware of this. I put myself on the wait list, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I put myself on the wait list because this is an easy way to get, Bitcoin or whatever without any effort to it. And if you're just getting it through the card, if you lose it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it.
Okay. Let me break it down though before we dive into it, because I feel like sometimes we don't do a lot of this service. Like,
You're right.
Watching this for the first time. Couple of things I want to talk about. Coinbase is it an exchange? I don't know. It's like an exchange where you can purchase various types of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin included.
Right.
Separately from that, Cardless is, think of it, not to compare Cardless to any other bank, but like Chase, Discover, Capital One, they issue credit cards on behalf of people. And then I've never heard of First Electronic Bank, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it is what it is. That's the bank that's issuing the card.
That's the bank.
Now, on the front of the card, let me see if I have a card with no numbers on the front. Let me see. Do I have an Amex? I don't. I'm going to use my PenFed Pathfinder as an example, right? Now, when you get this card, it's not going to have a Visa logo. It's going to have an American Express logo here.
Correct.
So, just wanted to break it down when we talk about card network. American Express is its own bank, and it also happens to be a card network. Same with Discover. Okay. Those are the two most prominent ones if we want to go with that.
Right. Now, while you had the PenFed up there, I'm going to this Navy Federal card just for further reference.
Okay, perfect.
This Navy Federal card says the payment network is American Express. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
The card, you could get American Express offers on it. You can use the hotel collection. You can use the hotel collection, get American Express offers. You have the same protections as certain American Express cards. But that card, you can't get that card from the official American Express website.
Correct.
Like, you can't get it from, because they don't distribute the card.
Correct. It's by Cardless. You have to go to the Cardless website or Coinbase, either one, to find it.
And if you haven't seen my problem with it being Coinbase, Cardless, First Electronic Bank, if I have an issue, who do I go to? Do I go to First Electronic Bank?
You go to Cardless. You know that. Come on. You go to Cardless.
It says Cardless is designing the card. Oh, well, let me take that back.
And managing the
experience.
So it's like calling Chase with a question about your United card. You're not calling United. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You're going to call Cardless if you have a question.
So what I'm thinking is cardless. Maybe all cardless cards come from First Electronic Bank.
That's tough to know. We'd have to
Right.
dig in on
I
that.
didn't look into it.
At the end of the day, they gave out extra information. Most people don't
Right.
even look at bullet number 2. Like they would
Right.
have been good with bullet number 1, bullet number 3, and that would have been good enough for most people.
Okay.
So
Now, for all the people who love metal cards, it's gonna be a metal. It's gonna be a metal credit card. It's actually a nice looking card. I can't even lie to you. It's a
it
nice.
sounds like it's gonna be like the Apple Card, right? Like in terms of the like weight and all that.
It probably yeah. I think the next slide tells the weight of it. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a very
Just
nice looking
looking
card.
for my Apple Card that took 2 years to get here.
But
So Apple Card. I know people don't do this no more, but I think it's gonna be like that. I think it is gonna be like that.
it probably gonna be like that. Now go back to that last one. I want to go back to the last one where it says earn up to earn up to 4% Bitcoin back because you're essentially going to be earning 2 to 4 purchases based on the tier that you win. That's another thing. I don't know how they decipher the tiers, right? So I don't have that information yet.
Mhm.
The only thing that you have a wait list. They left out a lot of information here. Like they left out a lot of
So
information here.
here's my gut opinion, right? I think they're gonna choose like a Bank of America or like a wow, I'm blanking on banks today. Wow,
When you
but where you have to
like a
have
U.S. Bank
tiers, you
smartly,
have to have tiers, yeah, like U.S. Bank, etc. You have just a checking account with us or just a Coinbase account. Okay, great. You get or built rewards, similar thing. You get the basic, I don't know what they're going to call the tiers. Bronze. Next level up, you got greater than $10,000 at Coinbase. Then you get, you know, mediocre. And then you have anything greater than 10K, you get in elite. And who knows what that's going to be that 4%. It's probably going to be over $1 million at Coinbase or something crazy, but.
right? It's probably gonna be over $1 million. But the one thing that I wanted to get out to everybody is because I've seen a lot of videos about this being because American Express made the announcement. You're going to be dealing with other factors of American Express. American Express is not going to be it's not going to be distributing this card.
Correct. Yeah.
You have I just showed you my Navy Federal card that works on the American Express network.
Mm-hmm.
I know of the Bread Financial card that works on the American Express network. USAA has a credit card that works on the American Express payment network. Those cards are all distributed by whatever that bank is.
Mm-hmm.
And although you do have the luxury of like I say, of getting Amex offers, hotel collection, and the sorts of things like that, and a lot of the protections, everything else that comes with American Express, you're not going to get it. You're not. It's going to be a total different experience. And if you're okay with that, then good. I put myself on the wait list.
Okay.
I put myself on the wait list. Am I gonna get it or not? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. What do you think about this card, Key?
All right, I'm just going rogue right now. The Apple Card is 14 grams. This card is going to be 17 grams, so it's going to be louder than the Apple Card. So if you have that, if that's your jam, this card is going to be loud AF. Number 2, if you don't have a Coinbase One membership, there's going to be I'll call it a rough annual fee of $50 per year to even have access into this card. Otherwise, like, if you're someone that likes to stack up on American Express offers, you can do that now, right? You'll have your traditional American Express card. Let's just call it an American Express green card that has an offer. You'll also then be able to add a similar offer or same offer to your Coinbase card. So for me, am I going to get this card? Am I going to go on the waiting list? No. Y'all just saw my spreadsheet. I got at least 10 American Express credit card and charge cards combined. So not a card that I'm going to get, but because I do watch people like Lisa J. Stocks and others that talk about investing and things like that, I do my investing and exposure into Bitcoin through my Fidelity account. I don't need any additional exposure. I don't have like a portfolio of crypto or a wallet or a cold storage. I don't do any of that. I don't even know what any of those words mean, but I'm just a traditional, I'll say traditional-ish investor when it comes to what I'm going to do with my retirement, and it's a small portion of my portfolio that I put into Bitcoin via Fidelity.
See, there you go. There your Bitcoin right there.
Yeah.
And since we got Lisa J Stocks in the building, I would really love to know what she think about this card.
Yeah, I bet you Lisa's getting this. I bet you
Yeah.
she's gonna get it.
I would really like to know what Lisa thinks about this card. And for anybody that don't know Lisa J Stocks, she's always in the comment section on in our live, but she's a member of the community, and her videos focus more on investing. So if you want to know a lot about investing, from beginner to someone who has more knowledge in it, intermediate, more like a specialist, go ahead and check out her channel and subscribe to that channel, because she has a lot to give, and she puts out content very often. So
Right.
yeah, you would definitely not regret that.
I feel like if we were doing a talk show, right? Like I know we're doing like a podcast video type thing, but I feel like if we were like live in studio, we'd be like, bring Lisa out. Like I feel like you just did that. We got Lisa backstage.
Exactly. We should bring. I should have invited her to this one. I ain't lied to you. I'm not lied to you. I'm looking at some of these. I mean, it looks like they got some pretty good. I mean, I won't say pretty good, but I mean, it's standard benefits. But when you add in the Amex offers, the Amex experience, you know how important that emergency assistant is, and that roadside assistant
I
is.
was just looking up, like, does American Express have roadside assistance? And I just didn't know. I'm looking at my benefits right now. And the reason why Sledge is bringing this up, the other night, y'all, tell me why I got 2 flat tires at the same time. So y'all already know I have a Tesla, and not saying that to brag or boast, but I'm saying major flaw is that those cars do not have, and SUVs do not have spare tires. So yes, I do know how to change a tire for people that were coming at me. I do, but I just don't have one. And never mind, even if I did have one, I had 2 flats. So it didn't even matter anyway.
That's so crazy.
And I had to use the Ritz-Carlton card, to say the least. But I'm looking now. I wonder if the business card, is this a benefit? Is this already a benefit on the American Express cards?
Which one?
The roadside assistance?
What's that?
Do American Express cards, not this Coinbase card, but in general, do they have roadside assistance on the card?
I'm sure they do.
Dang, I didn't know that. I probably would have called both of them and just cancel whoever showed up first, honestly.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? Most cars have it. It's just buried in the terms.
Okay, I'm looking at
the most cars do have it.
Dang.
Yeah, most cars do have it.
It took 2.5 hours, y'all. I was out there. Luckily, I'm watching Netflix on the screen or whatever. But I'm like, dang, like, what if I was out in this sketchy area?
You know what's funny? I need to change. I should have changed the title to this video, man. This is the Chase Sapphire pre-party, because tomorrow Chase Sapphire preferred. I mean reserve. We gonna find out what the changes are gonna be.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out tomorrow. They I guarantee you they're not gonna pull a Wells Fargo and change it from tomorrow to 3 months from.
They definitely not doing that. They talk about raising the fee. They ain't talking about launching a card.
You remember when Wells Fargo came out with the Journey, man? Oh my God. How many times did they push that thing back, the Journey back? You got a new card coming out.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked about this Coinbase card. You're on the waiting list. I'm not even going to get on the waiting list.
You should.
Maybe. I just, like, that's just not part of my strategy. Like, why would I earn 4%? Like, that's just not what I'm doing.
I know.
I'm dollar cost averaging into my regular positions every time I get paid. So
I may not get it either.
Yeah.
Like, I know. I don't know. I was on the Robinhood Gold card waiting list. I didn't get that card either. So, in fact, I don't even think they ever pulled me up.
Yeah. I wonder what
card, I can see how that card could work for some people, though.
It might work. Yeah, it might work. Does it make a good one card setup if you're already exposed into cryptocurrency? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
if you can get the 4%, though.
I mean, any percent. It doesn't even matter. You're
That's
getting
true.
nothing today on money you're already spending.
That's true.
So
That is true.
unless you have like the Fidelity Visa card or something like that, but yeah, you're getting nothing today. So might as well.
All right. Now I gotta get something else. Get this into you too.
Hey,
Do
okay.
you know about
Now I'll read it. I'm gonna read it with you.
the Chase Sapphire Business Reserve rumor launch in 2025?
Yeah, couple
Not
things.
a lot of details.
Yeah.
Not a lot of details.
This comes from Frequent Miler, though. I want to give them respect. They always have, they're not going to post something just for clickbait. They are usually on the money with stuff in rumors like this.
Now, I think they were wrong with the 3x points on travel because supposedly, well, let me take that back. That might not be wrong because they might be taking the 3x away on all travel from a Sapphire Reserve because the business might have a higher annual fee, and they might have that route kind of like with what Capital One does with their Venture X business card.
Yeah, you think they're just going to mirror it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because the Sapphire Reserve is supposedly going to 1x points on all travel.
Oh.
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh, I thought that was a Sapphire Preferred.
Reserve.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, that is.
So wait. wait. Pull this off the screen for a second. Make me big. Make us big.
Yeah.
So Chase is allegedly making changes to their Chase Sapphire product line. So right now, that includes just 2 personal cards. The Sapphire Preferred, $95, current day, June 16th, and the Sapphire Reserve. Okay, Amex Drop Roadside. Interesting. But they're going to give it to you on a $50 card. Okay, whatever. And then the Chase Sapphire Reserve at $550. How much does that thing cost?
Right now, $550.
$550. So, are there going to be updates to the Chase Sapphire Preferred that we're aware of? I just want to make sure we're being clear.
Not that we're aware of.
Okay. So, interesting. Okay. All right. But we're saying that there's a lot of changes going to happen to the Reserve card, and also they may add a business card to the Reserve as well.
Right. Well, supposedly, well, I won't say supposedly, they put it out there about adding a business card. Chase put it out there.
Okay. I'm going to
didn't tell us what the card was going to be at all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
So, okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to pull up on the Chase website. You can do the compare thing. The Preferred versus the Reserve. I want to just look at it together right now because I cannot be the only one that does not know the difference right off the bat. Can't be. Can't be. All right, here we go.
I don't have either one. I don't have a Reserve or a Preferred, so I don't know the difference either.
You don't have either of these cards?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Right now, he doesn't have any of these cards, but I have the Preferred card, so $95. Right now, the sign-up bonus for both is the same. Even before this, though, you have to be under the Chase 524 rule. You have to not have one of these cards already. If you have one, you got to downgrade it. And then also, you can't have had this card in the last 48 months. If you're not using Travel Freely, go ahead and grab my link to Travel Freely and start tracking your cards that way. Now, moving on. The Preferred card, $95 annual fee, no cost for authorized users. The Reserve, $550, $75 for each authorized user. Do we want to talk about the proposed changes while I'm here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The proposed changes for the annual fee, obviously all of this is speculation station, but this is going to be greater than $550. I think it was $600, kind of like the American Express Platinum card.
Mm-hmm.
And then the authorized users are going to be moved from $75 to, I think they had said $195, something in that range. No foreign transaction.
The annual fee is supposed to be $795.
$795?
$795, yeah.
$800?
$800, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. That's what
okay.
That's what a lot of people say. The points guy, Dr. Credit. Yeah.
I've been telling y'all. Now you're gonna have people say, "Oh, the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Ritz are the same card." Yeah, wait until it's $800. No, it ain't. Okay, moving on. Foreign transaction fee, nah. APR, who cares? Okay. Now, what you're saying is the Reserve card is going to move from 3x on travel with the $300 travel credit
Right.
to 1x.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
1X.
you get 2x on travel on the Sapphire Preferred.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. No way.
See, is the possibility both can go to 1X?
Maybe. Maybe. I just feel like this goes to 1x. Is this a travel card anymore? Outside of having transfer partners?
The $300 travel credit.
I guess. Okay. All right.
But that could
10x on
change.
Chase Dining. This is still staying, right? This 10x on Chase Dining.
Right. They,
Okay.
right. Chase Dining, right.
The dining, the restaurants, all that stuff. That's still going to be 3x, or is that moving to 4?
That's still, I think that's moving to 4.
Okay, 4x. Okay, and then a dollar on 1 point per dollar on everything else.
And
Okay.
they add in the edit credit and
Okay, talk through the
a
edit
bunch
credit
of
for
other.
us. Talk through it.
It's a lot of credits they added though. They add a lot of stuff.
For $800, they better be.
Yeah,
Shoot.
they're adding a lot of stuff.
Okay.
We think, you know what I mean? Like
I'm
I
just
say,
looking at
we
the
think.
differences here. I mean, there's going to be a big gap between these cards. They've had this Chase Sapphire card since I think the 90s, right? Am I crazy to say that? I'll look that up in a second. Whereas the Sapphire Reserve is like a 2016-ish, 2015-ish card.
Right.
So while it makes sense, it's been 10 years since it's hit the market, it's time to do a revamp. They branded this as a travel credit card. Like when you go to the Chase website, and let's do this together here. Home, credit cards. If I go to personal, I think it's under the travel category. Well, it doesn't even matter. It comes up first anyway. So, but I think it's under travel. So we're going to say they're going to move travel to 1%? 1x? No
1X.
way.
1X.
No way.
It's a
That's
lifestyle card.
Right.
I like American Express.
They're going to need a new category. Okay.
I mean, think about American Express though. Well, I guess American Express, they still give you 5X on flights and hotels. If you know, well,
The Amex
on
card? No,
hotels and
don't
flights
give me
booked
5X.
through the.
Yeah, you got to do
Period.
that. You just forgot the asterisk. Yeah.
But for real, you think like for me, if I book an airline, more than likely it's gonna be through the airline. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Unless I'm paying with points, I'm booking it through the airline.
Yeah. So. Wow. I'm shocked. Okay. $800.
Yeah.
So that's a $300+ increase. As someone that's sitting on the $100 Chase Sapphire Preferred, let me tell you this: I'm not upgrading my card to the Chase Sapphire Reserve to lock in my $550 price. I'm telling you that right now. Not going to happen. One, because I have the Ritz, but then two, I have all these other cards. I got the American Express business card. I have a lot of other travel cards where that's just not it for me. Pull up the business card now. I'm ready. Now that I understand what's going on.
Now, I want to ask you this. If they add a gang of, if they're adding, like in today, well, I don't know, they make the announcement tomorrow. Will the annual fee go tomorrow? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what they're gonna do. They might do one of them American Express things, and at 3:00 in the morning, the annual fee already went up. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know. Yeah. But and then they make an announcement tomorrow about it. But right now at 7:48 p.m. or whatever time it is, wherever anybody is, would you recommend for them, anybody who's thinking about upgrading to the CSR, to do it right now and lock in the lower annual fee today at this very moment? Or at least after this stream.
My issue with these types of questions is, and I know I just asked you the same question, is why didn't you have the card before today? So
no. But then I said a person who's thinking about doing it.
Right, but why didn't you already just get it? Like, if you think about getting it, just get it. Like, what are we doing? Like, just get it. I would not, because it's all speculation. We think it's going to be Apple Credit and Lyft and DoorDash and Timbuktu Edit and whatever else. If you don't even know what Edit is, like I don't, why would you lock yourself into something you're not even using today? If it's something you're using today, regularly, quarterly, whatever, okay, maybe it makes sense to get a little rebate on something you're already doing. But I'm gonna just use the Saks credit for an example. I didn't even know Saks was a store until American Express added it to my platinum card. Like, that's just not a place that I was going. Will I use the credit? Of course I will. But that's not something I was already doing. So I'm not gonna factor that into like, oh, I'm gonna reduce my annual fee from $850 to whatever because I got this edit credit and Apple whatever credit. Like, I'm not doing that. So long answer, short answer, no. Do not upgrade your card until at least you know exactly what you're signing up for.
Hey, listen, I'm glad you brought up the tax credit because I want to make a, I want everybody to be silent. Be silent at home. Key, I want you to be silent because I want to make a plea to American Express right now. If we're going to keep the Saks credit, make the Saks credit $100. If you're going to keep it $100, make it $100 at one time. Don't make the Saks credit $50 semi annually. It doesn't make sense. Saks is not one of those stores where you look forever to try to get. If you try to spend $50, or if you want to just give $50 off something, that's fine. But if you're looking to just keep it in that $50 range, $100 range, just make the credit $100 once. Do it like you do the FHR credit. just make it that one time. I understand why you do it. You make people go back to Saks twice. They probably go spend more than $100 more than $50 when they spend it. But if you're going up on the annual fee, make the Saks credit $100 per year and just make it one time. Like Saks is somewhere that before I got the American Express Platinum card, it's not like I've shopped at Saks all the time, but I did go to Saks, right? If I'm going there, I know what kind of store this is. I know I'm not going with $50 to buy something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not. American Express, you also understand this. Please make that credit $100 annually and get out of the half year stuff unless you're gonna make it $100 before July, and $100 after July. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, back to the regular. After I made my plea and everything, back to the regular programming. Okay. My boy Chad Money Menace is in here.
Oh, man, they love stressing me out. I feel like I get so stressed as we talk through some of the stuff. Like, man. Okay. And then second thing, right, with the business card, you pulled that up. Do you want to pull that back up on the screen? Couple things. Yeah. You're still going to have to be under the 524 rule. I'm not waiting. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. And then to have the same exact benefits as the current day reserve card, all of this just seems sketchy to me. If they're announcing updates tomorrow, I imagine those updates are going to be the same or close to same on the business card. Maybe they'll have like a Staples credit or Office Depot credit versus like a travel credit. I don't know, but I don't know. It just don't seem right.
Because you know what? Like I said, this information is from Frequent Mahler.
Yeah.
It says the high annual fee expected $550 or $795. If the Sapphire Reserve is going to $795, this card will too.
Yeah, minimum.
It's not going to be $550, right? Exactly. It's going to be $795 or more. It's not going to be less than $795.
Yeah, maybe they'll do $50 more. Maybe maybe they'll do $100 more. Maybe because it's a business card. You're supposed to be spending like thousands per month, like 5 digits plus per month.
But and it's what what people got to understand is businesses do this. You know what I'm saying? Like businesses have these cards and they spend that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? So the everyday Joe who's getting these cards because we can get them have to look at it as we're not actually their target audience. Like we're not really their target audience when it comes to this. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, let me go back. Sorry about that. All right, Dennis Dunn said business would definitely have the higher spend sub. But what will they give you? That's going to be the thing. That's going to be, we're going to find out. It's gonna be 700,000 YouTube videos tomorrow about the Chase Sapphire Reserve
Oh,
and the business card.
I'm
You
dying.
know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be on the road tomorrow, so you probably won't hear from me. And if you do, it's gonna be later in the evening, probably around this time. Uh, my guy Travis, what is up, my brother? Travis said, understand some things, but you all are much more advanced. I'm in a rebuilding stage. Oh yeah. They sent me an email. I'm gonna get back to you, brother. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm definitely gonna get back to you.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Travis,
checked my email. I was like, nah, don't wait. You didn't email me. I was okay.
no. I had already hit him up earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, Travis is in his rebuilding stage. He know what I've been through. You know what I mean? Like he know what I've been through. So he just got some questions for me, and he really asked me about if I had a mentorship. Hey, listen, my mentorship
Oh,
is free. You know what I'm saying? You got any questions for me? Hit me up on my email, and I'm gonna get back to you with the best information that I can give you. Um, Let me see. Rodrigo, I'm convinced they are getting rid of the 1.5 cent per point through the portal.
nah, they're not
There's
doing
just
that
no
either.
way they leave all those credits. Sounds good to be true. You know what? You know why Rodrigo is saying that is because, man, if you look at the rumored changes, there are like there's so many credits. Like it's
Mhm.
crazy. Like there's so many credits that it's crazy. So I can understand why he
I
said that.
think they're gonna keep the extra redemption on the portal because they want you to use your points like that, or
Of
they
course
don't.
they
Well,
do.
actually, they don't want you to use them at all, but they want you to cash them out. And I think a lot of people do use that as a benefit. Like I would say, out of 10 people, 8 of them are using most of their points in the travel portal. In my
For sure.
opinion, I bet you that's about right.
You're probably right. You know what? Because people like at the end of the day, people like
Easy.
simplicity.
It's easy.
Yeah. Most people aren't going through transferring here and there and doing this and that and most people just aren't doing it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you have the people in the niche that are doing it, but most people aren't.
Yep.
And yes, Dennis, $50 is chump change at Saks, man.
Yeah.
It is. It's chump
What do
change
you
at
use
Saks.
to get your Saks credit? Is there something that you buy every single 6 months or whatever? What you
Okay. If I'm just going there to buy something, then I just use the $50. That's $50 off.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the Saks Fifth Avenue that was here, that was and that was not far from me, closed.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So now by me using it online, and if I'm not spending what $200, if I'm not spending $200, then it also adding a shipping fee. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it makes you decide if you want to spend the $200,
Mm-hmm.
or you got to look at that shipping fee because the shipping fee is not cheap. The shipping fee is probably like $12 or something, and you only got $50.
Right.
You understand? So I look at that. The last time I got some glasses, I got some glasses and it equaled out. I don't know, like $75 or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But before the time for that, I bought like a hoodie or something. But the hoodie's like $200.
Okay.
You know,
I used to buy. I pretty much wear the same thing every day. So V-necks. So either the black ones or the white or the gray. Sometimes I wear some of these, but they have some by Calvin Klein that are pretty good. And then also when I had a personal platinum card, I was buying like skillets. Like
yeah,
they were pretty
yeah,
good. Zwillings skillets. They were like 49.99.
yeah. Yeah, see, but I bet you they ain't 49.99 now.
I'm a look. I'm a look. And if it is, you're gonna have to drop the link. Hold on. I'm a look.
they probably 100 now.
They probably
And
is.
look, it's 63 people in this joint, man.
What's up,
Please,
everybody?
if y'all don't do nothing else for me, hit the like button. Listen to this, Key. I
Mm-hmm.
was talking to one of my best friends, right? I mean, like we've been knowing each other since we was 13. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
one of my best friends, and he watched my videos, but he don't comment or nothing like that. You know, this dude told me he forget to hit the like button. I'm like, I'm like, bro,
That's how you know y'all been friends for too long. That's how you know. Yeah, I
and nobody else would have told you.
mean.
Bro told me he forget to
I'm
hit the like.
looking.
Hey,
My
listen,
can's not even on here. Oh yeah, it is. Now it's
hey,
49.99. I got you. Put this in the chat right here.
Is it 49?
Yeah, right here. Boom.
Let's
I just
go.
put it in the chat. Go ahead and send that to everybody.
Let's go.
Cause some inflation on these skillets. But great quality. I have a gas stove. This is one I pull out of my cabinet all the time to use. I have a couple of these bad boys.
Now you gotta understand. I live in Florida. There's no such thing as a gas stove.
Oh, y'all don't have that?
No, everything's electric here.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, everything.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's no gas anything here.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
there's. And when I say home skillets, he already own it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Got you. So that's what
Hey,
I used to buy. I don't have a personal
hey,
platinum card anymore. I got 3 business platinums now, but
hey! Shout out to all the fathers, man. Yesterday was Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers in the building. I didn't get a
happy
chance to
Father's
say it
Day,
yesterday, but
Lonnie.
for
Happy
sure, for
Father's
sure.
Day. Who
Yeah,
else did
for
I see
sure.
up in here that I know got kids?
I know it's a lot.
Philmo,
You know,
Joe,
Phil in there.
Barretto. I don't know whoever else, but you know.
Yeah,
Happy
I mean
Father's Day.
anybody, man. Look, happy
Yeah.
Father's Day to y'all, man. Look, and if you was a dead, man, screw you, dog. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Don't be a dead to your kids. You know what I mean? Your kids ain't did nothing to you, and if they did, you still their parent, man. Fix that relationship. You heard me? Philmo,
What you drinking, son? Let me ask
156.
you this. What are you drinking? You feeling spicy today.
Hey
What
man,
you got
that's
in
me
that snack
normally though, man.
glass?
I'm finishing off. I done had this for a little minute.
Oh,
I'm finishing off this Irish whiskey.
okay.
Like I probably got like one more drink in it.
Okay.
But
Today
yeah,
might be the night. We're gonna see.
it could be tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna finish that off. I got because I just bought I just bought a bottle of wild turkey because that's my wild turkey and makers. Those are my go-to. I got a bottle of makers somewhere in the old four. But these are my 3 go-tos.
Okay.
Wild Turkey 101,
Yep.
Makers, and Old Forester.
Okay. I was
I
in
can't
Louisville
never
a
go
couple
wrong
weeks
with that,
ago.
and everything else I experiment with.
Okay. I was in Louisville a couple weeks ago. Forester was like right across the street from my hotel. Man,
Oh,
I wish
what?
yeah. So you got to hit up Louisville. You got to hit it up.
That's what's up. Where is it at? Louisville?
Louisville.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to go there.
I think I'm saying it wrong. So if you're from there, I know it's not pronounced like that, but where I'm from, it's called Louisville.
It's
I
not.
think it's like Louisville, something like that. I forget how to say it.
Brand
Yeah,
new bottle.
that's
Oh,
nice.
for
Nice.
for sure. I picked this up in from a rum. It's rum. I haven't opened it, but I got it from a rum distillery. On my way to Savannah, Georgia.
Hmm.
It just seen the sign, you know. I just saw the sign. Went over there. They let you taste test some of them. They had like little testers, and that was the one I liked. So yeah.
Hmm.
And while we talking about that, man, I gotta show you what one of my things I got for Father's Day, man. I got a little whiskey smoker kit, so I can make my smoked old fashions and all of that. A little torch in there, the wood in there,
Nice.
different flavors, and I think I got like 8 different flavors. And I can't wait to try that thing out.
Okay. Next Monday, let's try it out live. I got a smoker gun too, so
Do
bring your
you?
favorite whiskey. We're gonna make one live. We're gonna make an old fashioned
Oh,
again.
you got one? Because I got all the. I make old fashions. I just don't. I never had the smoker though, so I got
Okay.
all the ingredients over here on my little bar over here to make some.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me the ropes. I have a
Oh
smoker
yeah, for
gun,
sure,
but
for
I
sure.
don't think I use it often.
I'll tell you everything you need. It ain't much.
Yep. What's up,
Well,
everyone? Do
what
not
God
think for
DJ
one.
Bruce Wayne is in the building. What's good, everyone? Do not think for 1 second that the rich will not receive an update as well as enjoy it for a while. Hey man, you're right. I mean,
I'm
eventually
enjoying
they
it
all
while I
gonna
had
do.
it. 2016 onward. I'm
Yeah,
2018. I think I've had it since. So I'm rolling with it till something happened. But at least I can say I had it for all these years. You know what I mean?
for sure. I mean, eventually they gonna get an upgrade.
Yeah. 2018.
And
2018.
we know what come with upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Higher annual
Annual
fee.
fee.
The higher annual fee. Travis is in the building. Michael Wong is in the building. He got a question for you, Key.
I'm looking at Travel Freely to answer the question. But the answer is no. I am not under 524. I am 9 in 24. This year, I have 2 cards coming off of that. I have no intention of being under 524 ever again. I got all the chase cards I want. At one point last year, I think I had 12. So I'm whittling those down.
12.
12 chase
I
cards.
was
Now we down.
man.
I think we're down to 9.
You know, the next card you get, you don't think it'll be a chase card. It
Mm-mm.
won't be.
It won't be. I mean, maybe an Amazon card. I got rid of it though, because now I got the Amazon Prime card, aka Navy Federal. So no, I don't think I'm gonna get any more chase cards.
Yeah. See, that's one thing people are gonna have to be concerned with this. If this Sapphire Reserve business card comes to fruition, and I won't say if it does because, like I say, Chase is the one who put it out. When it comes to fruition, what is going to be the minimum spend for the sign-up bonus? You know, like what is it going to be? Are they going to stick with what they usually stick with around that amount? Or they gonna go crazy like Capital One? Like Capital One, like $30K, bro. Into sign up bonus. Like, oh yeah. We definitely gonna have to see, man. Tomorrow's gonna be very interesting for
Tomorrow's
sure.
gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
I know Joe Barretto has a live. Maybe he'll let me talk about it and go crazy for a minute on the live.
Yeah, for sure. I might even ask Joe to come on because by that time, like I said, I'm gonna be out and about. By that time, I should be settled down, and I, why not? If I ain't got nothing else to do, I'm gonna jump on with him.
Feel that.
Okay. For a few years now, the CSR has been a premium travel card that plunges down. Now you get to pay more to earn less.
Hey, not wrong.
Hey.
Not wrong.
Capitalism. Oh, skillet. Karen. Yes. Belated happy Father's Day to those in the community, especially Chaz Money Minutes. Okay.
Love that.
Chaz Money. Okay, especially Chaz Money Minutes. Chad, my dog, though. The done slash you have to try Bushmill. Oh yeah, I've tried Bushmill. I like Bushmills. Yeah, I like Bushmills. Man, I mean by now everybody should know, man. I am a whiskey, scotch, bourbon drinker. So yeah, I just try different ones. I stand over there and I'm standing in the aisle. Sometimes they come over there like, "Hey man, can I help you?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna be here for a while." I'm just reading them, the different ones and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got off of my mistake. DJ Bruce Wayne, when you two go to Puerto Rico, pick up Ron Day. What is
Okay.
Burrito? All right, DJ Bruce Wayne. What kind is that? What kind is that? DJ Bruce Wayne is my dog too. Vincent Pasquale Rich was upgraded with a 85K certificate while keeping the same annual fee, although it did lose priority pass restaurants. Man, yeah. I think for the most part, a lot of people lost priority pass restaurants though.
Yeah, I think except for Bank of America and also U.S. Bank, right?
Yeah. Do you think that I think that was probably priority pass that did it and not the bank?
Yeah. Or what they did was they raised the price to keep the restaurants to a price where all the banks were like, not a chance we're doing that.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's probably true too. Yeah, the bank is making money.
Mm-hmm.
What Filmo gonna be 424 in 2 weeks?
How is that possible? Filmo also has 1,237 cards.
Right, exactly. I bet you would be lenient on 524 in the beginning so they can issue as many cards as possible. Now, I will say it could be possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say that could be wrong. It could be possible. Like it could be possible, but I wouldn't bank on it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like for me, I want to see somebody else say they got it before I applied for it. Manuel, happy Father's Day. He said, but for Bruce Wayne, I missed out on the altitude reserve. Hope they release that card again. Don't you got the altitude reserve?
I do. I used to have two of them. I'm down to one. Yep.
Key with the altitude reserve.
Yeah, it's a card though that I'm not using anymore. I used up all my altitude reserve or my rewards points. Altitude, what are they called? Real time rewards points. So I haven't been using the card much. It was my go to card for Uber, Lyft, and all that. So
Wait a minute. They call them real time rewards points?
yeah, because you can do it on your mobile app and you get like 1.5 if you do like you do the redeem.
US Bank. US Bank is city, man. I swear.
And if you miss the text message, too bad. You ain't gonna redeem them on the app.
That's crazy. Like US Bank is city. They so crazy with the way with they point system. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
They insane. All right. I got down to the bottom.
Okay.
I got down to the bottom. So, got anything else before we get up out of here?
No, I think here's the thing, right? We're always gonna talk about all the credit stuff, what we are personally going to do, but it doesn't matter what we're going to do. If it makes sense for you to pick up the Coinbase card, to grab the existing Chase Sapphire Reserve, to grab the American Express Personal or Business Platinum today, because you already know there's going to be changes, annual fee increases in the future, grab it. But we're not here to persuade you. We're just here to give you the facts, our opinion, and sometimes some speculation, because sometimes, it's fun to do that. But appreciate everybody that's come out. Love all the comments tonight. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day to you, Sledge. And that's all I got, I think.
I'm a great father. It's funny. I just looked at this. Joe Pareto just scored. He showed Ben Hedges saying that the platinum card is going to $1,000. And the thing about it is, maybe it is, but the video is completely clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. It's going to be greater than $5.95 and $6.95. It's going to be greater than that.
It's $6.95 now. We won't know anything until the future. When you look at these videos, understand that some of these people are just trying to get views from you. You know what I mean? Like, understand that. Your boy is. Let me make sure. I gotta check one more time before I tell y'all.
Okay.
I just gotta check one more time before I tell y'all. Your boy is 29 subscribers from 7,000. 29 subscribers from 7,000. I was 31 and started, so somebody subscribed. Appreciate you. 29 subscribers from 7,000, man. When we hit that 7,000, man, we gonna have man. I'm telling you, I gotta get over here. I got all this stuff on my way. Y'all can't see it, but I got a bunch of stuff on my desk, and I'm glad y'all can't see it. But we doing the extra wallet giveaway, right? We gonna do a merch giveaway. Bring the merch. We gonna do a merch giveaway. Let's bring the merch up.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna do a merch giveaway. If y'all want to check out the merch, go ahead and look in there right now.
Okay.
We gonna do. I'm knocking over my freezer. Got my freezer over here. Y'all know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, man. Y'all better get down with it, man. It's my freezer over here on the desk. Binks. I gotta give a big shout out to Binks, because they gave me these MagSafe wallets. They gave me a couple MagSafe wallets. And because I already have one, and I only have two phones, and they gave me two wallets, I'm going to give one away.
Hey.
I'm going to give one away. Well, I don't need three if I only got two phones, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to give one away when I hit that 7K. So it's going to be the extra wallet. Let's go. I got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm just gonna keep showing it. It's gonna be the extra wallet. Y'all want to check out extra? You want to get that use promo code SLEDGE? You want to go ahead and pick you one up? It'll support the channel. Go ahead and do that too. And one last thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about Binks. Let me go back to Binks. I started out Binks, but I ain't even put the QR code up there. They got phone cases. They got MagSafe stuff. They got MagSafe wallets. It's a good company.
Let me go ahead and scan this.
100%. I held on to their case for the whole time I was in Japan, and probably, I don't know, they had to email me for me to make the video, because I I had to really trial their stuff before I made a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's I put it back on. I put it back on. They gave me this ring. They gave me the ring, MagSafe ring,
Oh,
and
nice.
the case is made out of Kevlar. Like, the case is made out of Kevlar. It's not even
Website
heavy.
right now.
And they sell on Amazon, and they sell from their own shop. The cases are freaking awesome. And I wouldn't say that just to say it. Like I say, I had that case, man, for almost a month before I even talked about it, because I wanted to try it out. But
Oh,
yeah,
and affordable too. I'm looking at
and,
the app right now. Wow, this is nice.
and affordable for a Kevlar case.
Wow,
Like, this
Kevlar
is literally
fiber.
Kevlar. But yeah,
Nice.
I had to say all of that to say, oh man, my guy, whoever how I had to drop one. I had to drop what we got. We got one before we go. I can find the DJ Bruce Wayne. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, I got a couple of jokes before we leave. They put a little couple of jokes in here
people
before
are
we
too
leave.
much
Wait,
right
hold
now.
on.
People are too much. It takes a lot of work to make YouTube videos, so that's all I'm
They
gonna
don't
say.
get it. And I mean, like, listen, if you don't make YouTube videos, you would not understand how much work it takes to put into these things. Like, some people can get on YouTube, and they can get some bullet points, and they can just talk right off of that. And I shout out to them too, because it takes a lot to get in front of people. It's the same as just getting in front of people and talking. You know what I mean? Like, it is a lot of it's the same as just getting in front of people and talking. But the craft a video, sit down and edit that video, think that relook at it to make sure that it's good, refine the video and put it out, is a lot longer process than I ever thought when I first started making videos. Like, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Key, I'm gonna tell you, I do not envy you, because I've been doing it a lot longer than you. So I probably can edit a video a lot faster than you can. When I first started, it take me an entire day to when I say an entire day, like, I mean it, like an entire day. It take me an entire Saturday or something to edit one video. So yeah, like, I don't envy you. But yeah, I just said that to say, man, it takes a lot for us to put these videos out. Like, it really does.
People are too
Yes,
much.
sir. But, yes, sir. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Like, that
Money.
is all I got. I done made a mess over here getting this stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. When we get that 29 more subscribers, hopefully we get them this week. Hopefully we get them this week. It's been a little slow, but hopefully we get them this week. And next time we spin the block, it's gonna be a party, y'all.
Wow, 7,000.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's gonna be a party, y'all. But if you're in for 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes of the whole time, we appreciate you being here. For the people that gave us the super chat to y'all, man. Like, super love to everybody that watched. And